Mobile's $10 million bond issue was awarded to the John Noreen Company of New York City this morning for a little over 7% interest. All bids on the bond issue were not accepted this morning. 11:30 was the deadline. Just seconds before the first bid was read, Charles Crane of Mobile, representing the Trust Company Bank, submitted his bid. Minutes after the first bid was announced, a representative of the American National Bank of Mobile submitted his bid. But City Attorney Fred Collins said because a bid had been announced, the American bid should not be accepted. Mayor Doyle said if the other representatives present did not object, he felt the American bank bid could be accepted. But the representatives told the commissioners they had no such authority, so the American bid was refused. The American bid was higher than the low bid. Mobile can borrow up to 20% of its assessed real value. The city has never borrowed that much money. At present, considering all bond issues since 1961, the aggregate total would only be about $39.5 million. That total includes money borrowed for the auditorium and the general hospital. Today's interest rate of 7.0320 was nearly 1 point lower than Tampa had to pay last week on a $30 million bond issue. Tampa has an A1 rating, while Mobile has only an A rating. And today's rating was 0.1% lower than the city had to pay just last September, all of which looks well for Mobile's ability to pay, according to Commissioner Greeno. Today's general obligation warrants will be paid off in 20 years. Today's bond issue brings Mobile to about 90% of its legal borrowing power, or 18% of the 20% allowable by Alabama law. However, today's low interest rate does suggest that Mobile's paper is considered good in the bond marketplace. This is Dick Darby, Channel 10 Newsbeat.